Although Ching Pei Pei, the elegant action actress, was a big star at Shaw Brothers Studio, there were other notable swordswomen who were making just as much, if not more of a stir on Taiwanese movie screens. Two of the most notable, POLLY Shang-Kuan and Su Feng, were discovered by filmmaker King Hu Jin Quan, who also gave Ching Pei Pei her breakout role during his time at Shaw Brothers Studio. Of the three, POLLY Shang-Kuan had the most varied and colorful career, appearing in the news or on the cover of a magazine almost every week. POLLY Shang-Kuan Ling-feng became a martial arts star almost overnight. He rose to fame with King Hu's hit film Dragon in 1967, produced by the independent Taiwanese company Union Films. Initially, the production company wanted Ching Pei Pei for the role, but Shaw did not agree to lend her, allowing POLLY to get the role almost by chance. From there, her career took off, becoming the most popular actress in Taiwan at the time.
您看，这个月份会有客人来，依你看他们是什么路子？摸不清楚，反正来意不善。好，我们把这个店包了。以后有客人来，你要先问过我才能留下。客官，我们这儿没房了，我看您呐，还是快走吧。何必苦苦的跟我们作对？没法子，拿人钱财，与人消灾。
恐怕未必是他的对手。
你太爱管闲事了，我管的都是正事。老家伙，真有两下子。
He initially received training from Han Chi for several months before beginning to self-taught martial arts. A very humble woman, POLLY was shy and reserved off-screen in her early years, similar to an ordinary neighbor. However, as time went on in the industry, she became tougher and developed an outspoken and passionate personality. After the great success of Dragon in 1967, in Hong Kong and another triumph with The Swordsman of All Swordsmen, 1968, POLLY visited the island for the first time on November 6, 1968. For 7 days, she met with fan groups, companies and appeared on television. The Taiwanese star was so popular in Hong Kong that in April 1969 she was one of 3 finalists in a Swordswoman Queen poll, voted on by readers of 2 major Hong Kong newspapers. POLLY came in third, behind Ching Pei Pei and Chin Ping, who retired in December of that year. His fame continued to grow in both Hong Kong and Taiwan. In some ways, POLLY's personality was similar to Wang Yu. He was constantly in the news, on numerous magazine covers and had high ambitions about his future. Especially in the first half of the 1970s, the media couldn't get enough of her. It is said that a rivalry existed between her and Su Feng, who had a minor role in Dragon Inn, but starred in A Touch of Zen, 1971. This supposed rivalry arose because Polly surpassed Sue in star status and doubled her salary from 30,000 Hong Kong dollars to 60,000 Hong Kong dollars per film in the early 1970s. Both women followed fascinating career paths in that decade, which took them on different paths when their careers in front of the camera ended in the 80s. After finishing her time at Union, Polly, a talented swordswoman, had a promising future in the film industry with Taiwan's first films. Huang Zhuohan's company, one of the oldest among small studios, hired her. However, when Polly was not training in martial arts, learning English, or playing the zither, she often had conflicts with Chief Huang over money issues, resulting in a lawsuit and numerous problems. Furthermore, his difficulties began to manifest while he was still under contract with Union Films. During the filming of The Brave and the Evil in 1970, the conflict between Polly and director Jimmy Wang Yu was not the only problem with the film. Towards the end of filming, Polly supposedly contracted the flu and was admitted to Tri-Service General Hospital in Taipei, where a relative of hers worked as a doctor. After being in the hospital for a week, Union Company director Shàngguān Língfèng became worried that Polly would not be able to finish the film, as they doubted the veracity of her illness. Although there was only one day of filming left, it was reported that Polly's protest was not related to Wang Yu, but to personal problems with Union Films. It is said that the actress wanted the company to lend her money to buy a house. Shàngguān Língfèng would have accepted on the condition that Polly would sign a new 3-year contract. After 3 days of negotiations without reaching an agreement, Polly finally finished filming the movie that had been postponed.
我总觉得我好像在哪儿还见过你似的，可是就想不起来。哎，你这人怎么连句话都不说？你倒是想想看，我们在哪儿见过？
红姑娘，你这个急性子怎么一点没改？那天在长山城中，你骑着快马在街上乱冲乱撞，要不是我救得快，有一个小女孩就给你踩死了。
哦，怪不得我觉得面熟，原来是你救了那个小女孩。
你记起来了？
我那天一心赶着要去报仇，没想到马快，差点闯了祸。要不是你，唉。
如今事过境迁，也不必再想他了。咱们得好好研究个法子，怎么样混进寨去，杀了那个土匪头。
什么？还要想个办法混进寨去？那多麻烦！干脆，你我2人闯进寨去，把他杀了，不就完了吗？
红姑娘，你想得太天真了。不要说寨里有那么多的土匪，光是那2个匪头就不好对付。要不，
Fate meant that Polly Shang-Kuan's performance in the acclaimed film Dragon Inn had a much greater impact at the Hong Kong box office than in Taiwan, her country of origin. The film grossed 3 million Hong Kong dollars, making Shang-Kuan the highest-grossing actress in Mandarin cinema until the arrival of Bruce Lee in 1971. Later that year, Polly Shang-Kuan was filming The Ghostly Face, 1971, in Bali, a co-production between Union and an Indonesian company. A reporter asked him if he had received an advance of 100,000 Hong Kong dollars from Huang Zhuohan to work at his company. Although she denied that this was a rumor, by the following year she was collaborating with First Films. The actress's tendency not to reveal details would be repeated throughout the decade.
your name?
My name's Panchi. Were you after them?
No, I'm after one man.
Who's that?
Name's Ghostface. Thank you. Please tell me your name. My name is Raw. Why do you want Ghostface? Because he's my protector.
I'm gonna go after Tang and avenge your brother.
No, please don't go.
Why not?
Well, this time you got him. That's a very good day's work that you did. That's because you're a good teacher. After the line danced, we killed them.
POLLY Shang-Kuan Ling-feng would leave her position when her contract expired on September 30, 1971. Golden Harvest and First Films offered her more money than Union could pay. Although she was not very interested in working for Raymond Chow, First Films managed to hire her. However, POLLY soon began to cause problems for the boss of First Films. Additionally, Chow and Huang had a collaboration between their companies, which allowed POLLY to be transferred to Golden Harvest, a decision that ultimately proved beneficial to her. In 1973, the actress experienced a decisive moment in her career. He starred in the hit Chinese New Year Golden Harvest action comedy Little Heroes on the Road, also known as Back Alley Princess, 1973, which grossed $1,567,174 Hong Kong dollars at the box office. That same year, POLLY was awarded Best Leading Actress at the 11th Golden Horse Awards in October 1973 for her performance in the film. Having received good reviews for her first film with the Small Union Film Company years earlier, and now as an award-winning actress in martial arts films, you would think her career would only go up.
Well, I am the hot pepper kid, and no one scares me. Certainly not you.
Is that so? Well, we'll soon see about that. Come on, I'll show you.
Wait. Just a minute before we fight.
What is it now?
Let's make it interesting. Shoe shine. Shine your shoes. Oh,
Based on the audience's reaction to the film, POLLY proved to have a special talent for comedy. For this reason, Lo Wei asked him to work again with Sam Hui, brother of Michael and Ricky Hui, in a sequel titled Little Heroes Make Trouble in Chinatown, also known as The Chinese Enforcers or Chinatown Capers, 1974. Although Golden Harvest collaborated with some first film talent, including Wang Yu and POLLY Shang-Kuan, problems soon arose that strained the relationship between the main company and the independent studios. Among his most notable films are The Ghostly Face, 1972, A Girl Called Tigress, 1973, 18 Bronze Men, 1976, General Stone, 1976, Shaolin Kids, 1977, and 18 Jade Arhats, 1979. POLLY had no problem accepting outlandish roles, taking on unusual opponents like the giant octopus in Little Hero, 1978, or the Lobster Man in Zodiac Fighters, 1978. He really enjoyed acting and conveyed his good humor to the audience in most of his films. After participating in films such as Shaolin Trader, 1982, and Super Dragon, 1982, he decided to retire from cinema while his reputation remained excellent. Later, he moved to the United States, where he currently lives, and dedicated himself to studying various disciplines. He even tried to start a career as a singer, although it did not come to fruition. Shàngguān Língfèng announced her retirement and married an American. Since then, she stayed away from Chinese cinema and became a housewife. Unable to stay still in the United States, she opened a restaurant and a taekwondo school. This new life allowed him to enjoy experiences outside of the cinema. However, over time, her relationship with her husband deteriorated, and after 10 years of marriage, they divorced. After the divorce, Shàngguān Língfèng did not remarry and focused completely on his career. At that time, women were very conservative and highly valued relationships. Shàngguān Língfèng was not as sophisticated as her American ex-husband. After a failed marriage, she needed to regain her confidence and emotional stability, so she decided to live alone. Open-minded about relationships, she later reflected, "Maybe I killed too many men in the movies, and that's why I was punished and couldn't remarry." POLLY Shang-Kuan was a leading female figure in 1970s martial arts cinema, appearing in around 50 films over the course of her 15-year career. Her attractiveness, charisma and exceptional martial arts skills took her to the top, although in the West she did not achieve the same fame as some of her contemporaries.